Hello everybody, my name is Ole Clifford. I founded Audio Vector in 1979. I was really inspired by a lot of musical events where I felt the sensation of real live music and I wanted to reproduce it in my home. And I tried different loudspeakers, different high quality loudspeakers, and all of them would be able to reproduce part of it, but not the whole picture. So, as I couldn't find the speaker I was looking for, I decided to build it myself. Audio Vector is a family-owned company. It's an independent company and has been since the start in 1979. Family-owned means that I own the company along with my son Mads, who runs the company today, and I'm very proud that we can continue our tradition and our legacy and our development, striving for the highest possible musical quality. Hello again. Today we're going to talk about the R3 series. The R3 series consists of 3 models. In short, good, better and best. And they're called Signature, Avantgarde and Rarité. This is the signature model. It has a soft dome tweeter, which we have developed. It's a soft dome tweeter that works in a tube which opens to the rear, which means it has no compression at all. It goes up to 26,000 Hertz. It has an accelerator between the dome in order to make it very precise and much more precise than the average soft dome. And it's very, very detailed. The R3 series have cabinets which are rounded. They have no standing waves, and standing waves produce distortion inside the cabinet, and we'd like to avoid that. Music sounds better without distortion. So, no standing waves, not a lot of damping material. It's cut at the bottom in order to avoid the longest standing wave, and it's also rounded around the drivers to reduce diffraction distortion. So everything has been done to reduce distortion, and distortion is your enemy. You want clean sound. We use only the finest wood veneers. In this case, it's an Italian walnut veneer, chosen for its wonderful grain and for its color, and it's coated with an almost invisible thin coating, will make it last for a very long time. Timeless and elegant design, inspired by the great Danish furniture designers. Wonderful sound, and a speaker which is very easy to position in any home. So, this is the next one up in the R3 series. This is the R3 Avantgarde. In the good, better, best, it's a middle model. This one is special in the sense that it uses a special treble driver, which is an air motion transformer treble driver. And this treble driver is special because it has a principle where there's no mass to accelerate and decelerate. This means it's much faster than any other treble driver, and it goes up to 52,000 Hertz. This is, of course, over-dimensioning, and it's good to over-dimension when you want the best quality. So everything going on in the human hearing range becomes clearer, less distorted when we use a principle like this. Inspired by Dr. Oscar Heil, who invented this principle in the late 1960s, we're building this in Denmark at our own facility. So with these speakers, we have a very small footprint. We have speakers which are not big, but they sound big. The point is that we can get these two drivers to really give a dynamic sound in a relatively small volume. And we have a bass reflex in the bottom, in the plinth, which is close to the floor and which is assisted by the floor. So you could say about these speakers that they are our bid on making a compact high-end speaker. This beautiful Italian red finish, high gloss finish, is made by a company which is renowned for the high quality of paintwork on specialist sports cars. So in this case, we also use the best quality we can get. And of course, made in Denmark. What you've just heard playing are the R3 Arites. The Arites are the top of the range of the R3 series. I don't know how to put it, but these are my babies. These are the ones where we've done everything we could to actually get the performance tweaked and tuned at its maximum. So we have a special version of the already brilliant air motion transformer. This one is even better, even faster, integrates even better with the mid-range. We have a special bass driver with a heavier moving mass system, which is excellent for bass, and we have this very fast mid-range. It's very important for us to provide you guys with speakers which are efficient. These are 91 dB. All R3s are 91 dB. They have an impedance curve which is virtually flat and with no phase angles, which means that any amplifier you might choose will work. The crossover itself uses the best components we can get. This means very low tolerance, capacitors with tolerances within plus minus 1%, coils within plus minus 1%, precision resistors, and of course special couplings that we invented to make certain that we have a linear phase. So here at the rear we have a fascia plate with 5 binding posts on. The binding posts themselves are engineered by us, and they are made from a special mixture of copper and brass and coated with technical nickel and then with gold in order to give the best performance on sound. They sit on a fascia plate made of carbon fiber because carbon fiber does not interact with any of the other components in the crossover, in the binding post and so on. So again, this is fine-tuning everything to have no negative influence on the sound quality. On the rear here we have a 5th binding post. This is the Freedom Grounding binding post. And Freedom Grounding is a new concept which we've introduced with the R-Series Arete models. And what it does is it takes away unwanted energy which causes distortion from the drivers. When a driver moves, when it goes to rest, it causes a little bit of extra energy which prevents it from the next movement. So what we want to do is take away this energy, route it down through a crossover to a terminal, through a cable, a cryogenically treated cable, to the wall socket where it connects to the earth. There's no voltage connection, no power connection, just connection to the earth. This works very well. These are Arete models. Arete is a Greek term meaning perfection in every aspect. And this is what we think these have. They have perfection in linearity, in low distortion, in clarity, in musicality. So, when you look at audio vectors ROT models, they represent the pinnacle of audio vectors technology. Thank you very much for your attention. We recommend that you go to your favorite audio vector dealer and have a listen to these wonderful speakers so you get a live demonstration of their abilities. Thank you again. This was Ole Clifford, founder of Audio Vector, speaking. Have a nice day.